Hello students, welcome all. Today we are going to discuss on green marketing. Most service and business sectors have green options and alternatives that are green dry cleaners, green cars, green buildings, green mutual funds and even green luxury hotels. Green also covers issues as diverse as organically grown, no genetically modified organism, biodegradable, carbon footprints, locally grown food, sustainable seafood, and forest products. According to the American Marketing Association, green marketing is the marketing of products that are presumed to be environmentally safe. Thus, green marketing incorporates a broad range of activities, including product modification, change to the production process, packaging changes, as well as modifying advertising. The evolution of green marketing term was first discussed in a seminar on ecological marketing organized by American Marketing Association in 1975. Then the term green marketing came into prominence in the late 1980s and early 1990s. The first wave of green marketing occurred in 1980s. Then green products and its characteristics. So the products those are manufactured through green technology and that cause no environmental hazards are called green products. Promotion of green technology and green products is necessary for conservation of natural resources and a sustainable development. We can define the products as originally grown. The products those are recyclable contents, reusable and biodegradable. Products with natural ingredients, recycled contents, non-toxic chemicals and under approved chemicals. Then not harm or pollute the environment, not be tested on animals and eco-friendly packaging. As we all know, there are a marketing mix and four P's of marketing mix that product, price, place, promotion. Every company has its own favorite marketing mix. Some have 4 P's, some have 7 P's of marketing mix. The 4 P's of green marketing that of the conventional marketing, but the before marketers is to use 4 P's in an innovative manner. So 4 P's under green marketing mix are product, the ecological objectives in planning product are those reduce resources consumptions and pollution and to increase conservation of scarce resources. The products which reduces the pollutions and increase the maximum conservation of scarce resources called a green product. So a price under a green marketing mix, price is a critical and important factor of green marketing mix. Most consumers will be prepared to pay additional value if there is a perception of extra product value. This value may be improved performance, function, design, visual appeal or taste. Green marketing should take all these facts into consideration while charging a premium price. Then a third P of green marketing mix is promotion. There are 3 types of green marketing advertising. So ads that address a relationship between a product service and the biophysical environment. Then those promote a green lifestyle by highlighting a product or service. Ads that present a corporate image of environmental responsibilities. Then last P in green marketing mix, place. The choice of where and when to make a product available will have significant impact on the consumer. Very few customers will go out of their way to buy green products. So principles for developing a green product. These are the principles to how to develop a green products or a green marketing. Always be honest and substantiate any environmental claims. Then identify any genuine environmental benefits about your product or service. Match your product service to specific market and try to do regular ongoing market research to identify green trends. Include details of natural environment in which your business is located. Next, do an environmental scan or audit of your facility to see where it could become greener. Then tell the customer Use recycled paper for all your promotional materials and think about environmental promotions which you could run to increase occupancy. Then 5 simple rules of green marketing. These rules are: know your customer, empower consumers, be transparent and authentic, reassure the buyer, and consider your pricing. So know your customer. If you want to sell a greener product to consumer, you first need to make sure that the consumer is aware of and concerned about the issues that your product attempts to address. Then empower consumers. It includes make sure that consumers feel by themselves or in a concern with all the other users of your product that they can make a difference. This is called empowerment, and it's the main reason why consumers to buy green products. Then be transparent and authentic. Consumer must believe in the legitimacy of your product and the specific claims you are making. And next, reassure the buyer. Consumers need to believe that your product performs the job it's supposed to do. They won't forgo product quality in the name of the environment. And last, consider your pricing. It includes if you are charging a premium for your product, and many environmentally preferable products cost more due to economies of scale and use of higher quality ingredients. Make sure that consumer can afford the premium and feel it's worth it. Many consumers, of course, cannot afford premiums for any type of product these days, much less greener ones. So keep this in mind as you develop your target audience and product specifications. Then, strategies. The marketing strategies for green marketing include marketing audit. Audit include internal and external situational analysis. Then, second is develop a marketing plan, outline strategies with regard to 4 P's. Then third, implement marketing strategies. And last, plan results evaluation. So challenges ahead. We face these challenges nowadays that green products require renewable and recyclable material which is too costly. Then it requires a technology which demands huge investment and research and development. Water treatment technology is too costly. Majority of the people are not aware of green products and their uses, and majority of consumers are not willing to pay a premium for green products. Then adoption of green marketing. There are basically 5 reasons for which a marketer should go for the adoption of green marketing. They are: first reason is opportunities and competitive edge. Corporate social responsibility, it's very important, that we call as CSR. And third, government pressure. Fourth, competitive pressure. And last, cost or profit issues. For these reasons, the marketer should go for the adoption of green marketing. These are some examples of green marketing. McDonald's, Coca-Cola using your green marketing, Walmart. Then ways to go green. How we go green, or how we adopt the policy of go green. Some ways are there: to unplug when not in use less water, every drop counts, switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs, choose products with less packaging, buy organic and local food, drive less and saves fuel, walk more, recycle more, switch to green power, non-conventional energy like solar power, and last, spread the word about green. Live green, stay green. Then, think global, act green, go green. Now this is the right time to select green marketing globally. It will come with drastic change in the world of business. If all nations will make strict rules about green marketing, is essential to save world from pollution. From the business point of view, because a clever marketer is one who do not only convince the consumer, but also involves the consumer in marketing his product. Green marketing should not be considered as just one more approach to marketing, but has to be pressured with much greater vigor, as it has an environmental and social dimension to it. With the threat of global warming looming large, it is extremely important that green marketing becomes the norm rather than an exception or just a fad. Recycling of paper, metal, plastic, etc. in a safe and environmentally harmless manner should become much more systematized and universal. It has to become the general norm to use energy efficient lamps and other electric goods. So think global, act green, go green. Thank you.